Okay, there we go. So, can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, because we've got a speaker plugged in today, so hopefully the sound quality is a bit better on Twitch.
I mean, your super sound system's coming.
Yeah, hopefully that'll come in a few days. Well, actually, it might come tomorrow, I suppose, because it's a prime order, but it'd be nice to have a decent microphone. Right, so do you guys know what the scenario is, or do you want me to just run through it quickly? Yeah, basically, so the Bloodmoon Guild have planted several explosives down in the dungeon, and we basically got to find them, so they're just marked by objective cards. And then, sorry, what's that?
We only need to find one, don't we?
Is it just one?
Yeah. The way I read it, it was just one.
Okay,
just has to take one paper.
Okay.
One out the three to make a big boom.
Oh, that makes it easier.
Very much.
But the quest room is right at the bottom of the pack, so it could be quite a long dungeon.
Right.
So, who wants to do darkness roll, or do you want me to do the spinner thing?
I haven't got the video yet. Still got the background.
If you just disconnect from Twitch and reconnect it, I'll probably update it, Dave. So I'm gonna. Do you want me to do standard formation? Move up to the doorway first of all for first turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let's move. I take it there aren't any spells or anything like that going off in first turn. Okay. So, Vicky, do you want to do any spells or anything, or should I just crack on with the darkness roll?
We're not likely to go on red, are we?
No, the first one's grey anyway, so even if we roll a 1, you get a bit of a reprieve.
Yeah, darkness roll's fine then.
Okay. Okay, let's spin the wheel. What have we got? No, we're safe. We're all good. So it is not a 1. It's not a 6 either, but it's not a 1.
Still showing 1 on our screen.
Probably hasn't updated yet.
Just 6.
That's true.
So, we start off then with exploration. So let's see what's in the first section. Oh, that's the stairway down. That's where we start. Forgot to flip that one over. So the next one is an idol room. So I'm just going to go around and get the idol room. Which is there. And that's just got one exit, that one. I'll sort the camera out in a minute. And because that's a 4x4 room, you get an environment card as well. So I'll read that out in a sec. So that's going to be, let's get that here. I take it we're always going to open the door and then run up to the first room.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that there. I'm just going to leave the door down at the minute so it doesn't obscure the camera. And there's a chest in there. And the environment chest in there. And the environment card is barrels. So several barrels have been stacked in this room. A few candles have been lit and placed on top. They're surrounded by the strong smell of sulphur. So He's probably giving you bad memories, Dave.
That's our three objectives already, isn't it? The barrels.
Yeah, kind of. You may deal a ranged attack within this room to destroy the barrels. They have an endurance of 1 and a health of 1. If the attack destroys the barrels, choose one square within this map tile. Every character adjacent to that square suffers 1d6 fire wounds. So, not very useful at the moment, but it might be later on if we end up running backwards.
Dave, carry the barrel for us.
Well, you're going to shoot.
No.
You're going to shoot it whilst he's holding it.
Yeah, I thought I'd get Donkey Kong it at them.
Right. Who wants to go where? And does anyone want to go in and search that? Bearing in mind it could be a possessed chest.
I'll search it. We need that information and I'll search it.
Well, I'll go in first then, and then you can slip past me. So, do you want me to go in and open the door?
Yeah.
So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and open that door. And where do you want to go in the room, Vicky?
That wasn't helpful yet. Still not helpful. I will go. Let's go back from you.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to turn the map tile around because I've laid it out slightly wrong here. Knocking everyone over. So it should be like that. So it's put me there. So Dave, you were here. Jack was there. And Vicky was here. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I would probably have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here and spend a point to open the door because I think I've got a movement of 5 with the stag boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Vicky, you're only moving 4, are you?
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Would you mind moving me before Vicky if she's going to search?
Yeah, go for it.
Just in case it is a possessed chest.
Doesn't that mean you'd want to? If that is so, you'd want to go afterwards, wouldn't you?
Actually, yeah, it is a good point. Fair enough. I'll go with that.
Vicky's got her wolf. So you've moved, Vicky. So do you want to do the search now? Okay. So it is. No, it's a rare. So it's a rare loot card, and it is. It's a wow! It's a Shield of the Faithful.
Wonder whose that is.
Does kind of sound a bit exorcistish, doesn't it? So when equipped, it gets you +2 evasion, +2 armor, and +1 armor when suffering attacks from demons. That's really good. I'll just swap those out. It does weigh 2 though, it's quite heavy.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's worth it.
What are you trading it for?
Well, I'm actually maxed out on weight at the moment, so I'd have to.
I can hold it for now if you want.
Can you?
I've got 3 there.
Jack's good as well, I believe.
Would someone be able to maybe hold my old sensor, which gives +1 armor versus demons?
Yeah,
Do you want it, Dave? Or do you want Jack?
Don't mind, whatever. I can hold it.
Okay, we'll give it to Dave for a minute then.
Is that way?
What does that weigh?
That weighs 1. Actually, Dave, can I give you, instead of my old sensor, can I give you my carapace shield instead?
Okay.
So the carapace shield gives +3 evasion and +1 to armour, unless anyone else wants that.
I can't use it. It's armour.
Would it be better off going to Jack then, in case Jack suddenly decides to use a close combat weapon for some crazy reason?
Yeah.
Can do. Okay.
What are you trading the thing for?
Well, so I'm going to give, just updating spreadsheet here, so carapace shield is going to go to Jack. And then I'm going to remove the carapace shield, which frees me up 1 weight. And then I'm going to be adding in the Shield of the Faithful.
Yeah. Which is 2 weight, which I'm guessing on that.
Which is 2 weight, which is going to put me over, I think. I'll have to sort it out in a minute, or might be at max. I'm on 14. My strength is 3, so yeah, it's going to take me over, so I need to do something about that. But the Shield of the Faithful does +2 evasion, +2 armour, and then it does +1 armour versus demons.
Evasion. If you want to use it.
So +2 armour, +2 evasion, and you get an extra armour defence versus demons. And I need to then give my old sensor to someone, unless we're just going to drop it. Kind of be a shame, but it's.
I'll take it. I've got room.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so it does +1 armour versus demons, Dave, and affects adjacent characters.
Still can't equip it because it does
Yeah.
armour.
Item.
It's
Take running
going
like that.
anyway.
And you've got shield coming up. What's the shield called that Jack got?
So it's called the Carapace Shield.
Right.
It's pretty good.
I'm not going to use it, let's be honest. I'm going to be sticking with the bow all the way.
Yeah.
It's just so I can push down for weight, that's all.
Okay, so Jack's got the Carapace Shield, and I've almost updated the spreadsheet, so +3 evasion and +1 armour. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. That was not expecting to find something like that straight away. So just updating my what's it. Right, so Vicky's done the search. Are you guys moving up, Dave, Jack?
I'll just come stand next to you.
Okay, so
Is
one.
It's gone to red.
Sorry, Vicky, you kind of cut out a bit there.
Is there the potential when we explore the room for it to go onto a red?
Yeah, we'll definitely go onto red. It's currently on grey at the moment, so the next dungeon section will be red.
In which case, I want to use magic and see if I can imbue Jack with pain.
Okay.
No, I failed. I only rolled a 3. I'm not imbuing Jack with pain.
That's a shame.
That's alright. No self-harming involved.
No witches were harmed during this magic casting. Right,
More
anything?
importantly, how are the knees?
Sorry, Dave?
More importantly, how are the knees?
Shaking. Well, I don't think you got sauce burnt, did you, Vicky?
Pardon?
You didn't get sauce burnt, did you?
No, no self-harming involved.
Okay, cool. So, where do you want to move to, Vicky?
I've already had my day.
Oh, you have, haven't you? Jack, where did you want to go to?
Who did you put me two behind you guys?
Yeah.
That's all I need.
So, there, or do you want to go over one?
Let's go over one.
Okay. Put your snake just behind you.
Behind you.
Friends behind you.
Sorry, Vicky, your audio's cutting out quite a lot.
I said we may just have to take your initiative on where we end up because the Darklight screens, Twitch screens, behind a little bit.
Okay, no
So
worries.
now you've placed Jack.
Okay, so I think we're done now. So do you want me to do a darkness roll?
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Is that 4? I think it's a 4. So, but it's definitely not 1. So, straight into exploration then. So the next section is the objective already. Nice and easy. just got to find the quest room. So I'll flip another card, and it's a long corridor with one exit. I'm just going to go and get that.
Find a Christmas room, just figured that we're back home in time for tea.
Love your optimism, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Misplaced, I know. I forgot what game I was playing for a minute.
Okay, so I'm going to adjust the camera in just a sec. Okay. So darkness will moves to a red, so we're going to have something nasty in here. So just spin the wheel again, find out what it is. Right, so 4, 5, 6 is an encounter. So, oh no, sorry, 4, 5, 6 is an event. So it looks like we've got an encounter, I think. Oh no, we're on 4, so that's going to be an event. So let's see what we got. So we've got dark fog. I haven't actually had this one before. So a thick fog fills the room and makes it hard to catch your breath. Place this. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to read that yet, am I? I'm supposed to put that face down. And we actually trigger that in the event phase. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go in, or do you want to hang back, or?
No reason to hang back, is there?
Well, I don't know if we want to commit everyone to the fog or not. We know it's going to be dark fog because I accidentally read it, but we don't know what it does.
If you've not read it, the door, Liam, so we need to play that way.
Standard formation.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Do you want me to open the door or leave it shut for the minute?
Open it.
Yeah. Okay. And then Dave, you coming next to me?
I'll stand next to you, yeah.
And then you guys are going to be a space behind, I take it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and imbue Jack with pain again.
Okay.
Successfully this time. 2.
Cool.
And that's it really. Nobody else needs anything else.
Okay, so there's now going to be a darkness roll again. So what have we got? I think it's a 1.
Oh.
Does that look like a 1 to you?
I think so.
I'll tell you in 30 seconds when we catch up.
Mine says a 1.
Bugger.
Twitch
I'd like
is
to
sacked.
want you can't get.
I think it is a 1, isn't it?
Does that mean Twitch is sacked?
That means Twitch is sacked.
Do you want me to see if it's an event or encounter?
Yeah, good. Well, actually, as it happens, Vicky, it's actually going to move to grey. So we're okay for the moment because the next slot isn't a red one. But yeah, it has pushed us along a bit quickly. So we then do exploration, and then we do the event afterwards. So exploration is an L corridor. Now that will move us into the red.
Okay, I'll roll now to see if there's an event or it is monsters.
Okay, that's not so good.
So, the bottom 3.
And then put the door down here. I'm going to try and curve the dungeon round. Let's get these dice out of the way. So, let's move the camera a bit. Try and get a shot of everything that's about to happen. Might be a bit hard to get all of this in. Just try and go for about there. Okay, so the encounter is, so it's 1d6 plus 6 crawlers. So we might have got off a bit lightly there. Do you want to do the honours, Vicky?
Yeah. 2.
Wow. Okay, so 8 crawlers. And there are no eggs or anything, so once these are dead, they're dead.
Awesome.
So let's get them out of the box.
We'll do the event next, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have that as well. I don't know what these are like at level 5.
Nasty.
Yeah, probably. So these are just going to checkerboard up. I haven't had crawlers in a long time.
I can't imagine Vicky's impressed by the change in fortune.
Probably not. But you are playing remotely, so they're not going to be anywhere near you.
Like that.
Yeah, distance.
Socially distanced crawlers.
The safe distance one.
So, stat-wise, I'm just hunting down their card. Our crawlers. Okay, so obviously they're melee. They level 5. They have an endurance of 5. It's actually quite high for crawlers. They've still got 1 attack. They still hit on a 6+. Their strength is 3 now, so they're going to get that added to the damage. By the way, monsters get 2 perks now at level 5. So that's going to be nasty. So we've got a 3 and a 1. So
We get all these things.
Well,
Other than stuff.
yeah, they've got poison glands. So when they do their swarm attack, they will now inflict 1 poison for every crawler after the first. That's actually pretty nasty. And they've also got frantic. So when they do their bite attacks, they ignore defense granted by equipment.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. That's really going to hurt me.
Right. And me.
Yeah.
If they winning the pocket walk and
I know.
Dave, they'll
Just one.
surround us.
I'm going to have to be on time.
Okay, what's their initiative?
So they've got initiative 8, and they've got 10 health, and they've got 8 movement. So I'm going to put the stat card down here, so hopefully you can you see, well, when the video feed updates, can you see that, or is it too white?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, really high initiative. So Jack, you initiative 9.
I am. Fortunately.
Nukem Rico.
Well, I'm going to. I think this is time my new skill is coming out, Liam.
Oh, what? Arrow Storm.
Yeah. Because I now have 3 ranged attacks. This means I'm going to expend 2 stamina and all of my attack allowance to add an extra 3 attacks to that.
Before we do any of that though,
Mm.
have we not got the event to deal with? Because we've not got to the attacking stage yet.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, actually. Yeah, because we're still in exploration, so we are getting ahead of ourselves. And the event, which could rain on your parade, Jack. So we've got a dark fog, a thick smog fills the room and makes it hard to catch your breath. No accursed may recover stamina tokens whilst within this map tile and adjacent map tiles. After placing this event card, roll 1d6. On a roll of 4+, draw an encounter card for this map tile and spawn it as ambushing monsters. Oh my word.
Have I got that as well?
Yeah, that's horrific. That's really bad.
I rolled a 3.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I could have potentially ended us. Okay, so now we're on to Jack. Jack, do you need to move over before you do whatever it is you're going to do so you get slightly better line of sight?
No, because I'm just aiming for a 4x4 area.
Okay.
So I am going to aim at that.
One at the corner.
Yeah, I'm going to sit the one at the near side corner. With the sharp point of the corner, if you see what I mean.
So I'm just going to pop the pencil down just to mark it. Have I got that right or totally wrong?
Give us 30 seconds, we will tell you.
Yeah, we are literally 30 seconds behind you, mate, because of our slightly ropey solution to interweb.
Dave, is it
We
quite...
are using a Well, effectively, we're using a 3G hotspot.
Oh man, that's not good.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's a shame because I actually worked on increasing or decreasing the lag time on Twitch, and I got it down to about 1.5 seconds. So it was.
The pets have arrived. It's the wrong one. The other one. Probably next to it.
Yeah,
Diagonally up, so near the doorway.
No.
diagonally up. So kind of up one and right one from where it is as we're looking at the Twitch stream.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Top corner.
Okay.
Then a 4x4 square.
Which will hit everything but the one in the doorway.
Okay. That's a huge square.
It is.
Yeah, that's really good.
Now, that uses 2 stamina from me, all of my attack tokens plus 3. So I'm dealing 6 attacks at -1 to hit.
Wow, that's really good. Okay, well, in which case, I'm just gonna don't worry too much about which ones are gonna get removed. I'm just gonna go through them one at a time, and you can do your attacks. So we're gonna start with the one closest to you. So not the one in the doorway, because that one can't be hit. So the one just 1 square back from the doorway. Do you want to roll for hitting and damage?
Yep, I shall roll for hit first, so I'm now hitting on 4 plus. That's got 4L.
Roll it across that.
Yes, yeah.
My carpet's not suitable for dice rolling anymore.
Yes, we have a deep shag.
Deep shag. Does that mean you're never going to see the dice, are you?
My advice: we don't build any Malifaux models on it.
Good show.
Cool, that'd be...
Roll a 6.
Yeah. So it's dead.
Okay. Oh, was that a 6? Was that a 6 for damage?
No, that was a crit to hit it, mate.
Oh, of course, yeah, you do maximum damage, don't you? Cool.
The UD6 plus 12.
Okay,
So
so
20.
yeah, yes, well and truly dead. So next one back then.
Next one. Okay. 12. Right, that's 19, so that's dead.
Did you just roll a double 6?
No. 5 and a 2 plus 12.
Okay, so next crawler back.
Next one. That's the miss.
Okay, one in the corner.
It's a crit.
Dead.
That one's gone then. And then if we start going over, so yeah, go again.
It's another crit.
Bloody hell.
He likes my dice all of a sudden.
He's usually complaining about them. Right, next one.
It's that's 14 damage, so it's got 1 wound left.
Okay, I will mark that with a 1. No, it's remaining. Okay, and the last one.
Last one.
I think it's a crit.
It's a crit.
Really? Bloody hell. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining, that's great. Just with
He used my attack dice. That's probably why he's doing okay. The other dice is the darkness roll.
And horrible thing, I've just used up all of my crits on these bloody crawlers, however. Right.
Awesome. Before you do your snake, which I'm sure you'll do, what turn are we on? Because I've just realised I've not been paying attention to my faith at all. Are we on turn 3? Okay, I've actually got a 3 on the track, but that's just a blind fluke left over from last game. So faith is 3.
Faith is 6, Liam. You now generate 2 per turn with that sensor, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. That's amazing. Yeah, the sensor of Fanatic sensor, which I picked up at the end of the last game. Cool.
You knew you kept me round for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep firing.
Right, let's get the snake underway, shall we?
Are you allowed to do that though? Because Hail of Arrow ends your turn, doesn't it?
Free action with the snake, isn't it?
Is it? Because at the bottom of Hail of Arrow, or Arrow Storm, sorry, it says this will end your attack phase.
Take first.
No, he's right. I should have known that, to be fair. None of this, if I'd known that, I would have.
Well,
no, you're right. I should have known that.
the thing is, though, I mean, now we know, but do you want to put the snake on the one in the doorway? Because presumably that's what you would have done anyway.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would have done. Missed anyway.
Okay.
The stuff. Yeah. It really is.
So the crawlers should be next in initiative 8. So I'm going to roll for their behaviour. So behaviour is 4. So they are going to. And by the way, they're immune to prone. They're elusive, can step through squares blocked by other characters. But they have a fear of the light. The crawlers will not move and target an accursed with a torch in their hand, or one carrying the cursed heart, which would be me, unless there is no other target available. So behaviours 1 to 4, which means each crawler without a target moves towards the nearest accursed with the least amount of armour and targets them. Each attacks their target with bite.
That's going to be me then, isn't it?
Not take one each.
Well, it says each crawler without a target moves towards the nearest accursed with the least amount of armour. So I assume they're all going to gang up on Dave, by the looks of it.
Looks that
Yay!
You cheering Dave's demise.
way. Feeling the love here.
Well, this one can go behind you, Dave, because they can kind of crawl up the walls and stuff. And this one's going to go in front. I mean, I don't know if that's right or not, because the general rules say that you should try and spread your attacks, but this does say each crawler without a target moves towards the nearest accursed with the least amount of armour. So do you still apply the rule of spreading the attacks?
Well, you're running up against the difference between general and specific there, aren't you?
Yeah.
General rule, spread it. This specific rule says something else. So,
All on Dave.
unfortunately, for Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Not for us.
But Dave, you're so big. They can't see the other accursed. And they have a fear of my light. So, Dave, you ready?
Yeah.
You should be thanking Jack anyway because he took 5 of them out.
True. Yeah.
This one in front of you, Dave, I think is the one on 1 wound left. So, rolling to hit, they need a 6. So, the first one rolled a 6.
If they want to crit?
Good question. So they are attacking with bite. So it does 1d6 damage on a crit. It does 2d6 damage instead, and you're adding on the 3 damage on top of that. So 2d6 plus 3.
Right, well, I'll have to evade then.
Okay.
Or is it just we can't resume stamina?
You can't regain stamina.
Oh, okay.
Does that apply to my
That's good.
fury as well? As it does, doesn't it?
Well, let's see. Dark fog.
It's not easy to get done.
Yeah, well, it's quite specific actually because it says no accursed may recover stamina tokens whilst within this map tile.
We're not going to be in there much longer, are we?
Well, actually, it's this map tile and adjacent tiles, so we need to get away from this really quickly. Are you sure you want to evade that in light of that fact?
2d6 plus 3, so it could potentially be about 10 damage on me if they roll snake dice. If they roll double 6. Because my arm endurance is only 5.
I would be able to do something like Breath of Life pretty soon to heal you right back up if that helps.
Alright, I'll take the first one then.
So 5, 6, 7 plus the 3 is 10.
So that's 5 wounds.
The next one rolling to hit. Oh, it's a 6 again. Bloody hell.
So I'm going to evade this one.
So that's 10 plus the 3 is 13.
That's fine, I can do 13. Oh no, I can't use my armour on this. I haven't got any armour anyway, so that's fine. 13, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, and then the last one, which is behind you, rear attack,
10 tonight.
is a 2, so that one missed.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing is, your go, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. Because they're all grunty little things, I'm going to use the woodcutter axe on them, so I can cleave.
Okay.
Right, so first one into this, what's this? Right, second attack. It's 2d6 plus 6 plus 7. They're not demons, are they?
They're not what, sorry?
They're not demons, are they?
No, they're animals.
Right, okay. Oh, great. Stay high. I did 9.
So their endurance is 5.
So 4 wins. That's all I did to it.
Which one was that? The one in front of you?
Oh yeah, I'll take up the wounded one so I can cleave.
You would have started there anyway, so I mean that will end that one, so it's not the end of the world, and then you get to cleave into the next one of them.
Okay, 2 fury off of that, and 4 wins. Okay, hit the next one with the cleave attack. That's a miss. What's it? That's my turn over because I can't fury. I haven't got enough fury to get another attack in. That was damage.
Okay. What am I going to do here?
Did you hit any of them, Dave?
I killed the wounded one, but that was it.
Okay.
I mean, I could go absolutely nuts with blessed attacks, and I could dish out like 4 attacks here. But if I do that, that's going to cost me 2 faith, which reduces me back down to 4, which puts me some way from Forbidden Word. I need 6. Sorry, I need 6 faith to do Breath of Life to help Dave.
I think you can heal me a couple back, can't she?
She can.
Yeah.
Actually, tell you what, Dave, I've got something else I can use. I can do the Forbidden Word. A demon. Oh no, these are against demons, aren't they? And these are animals, so that's not going to work. Well, what do you guys think? Because I can do Breath of Life. I can do it now, drain all my faith and heal Dave. Or I can take a bit of a risk, and for 2 faith, I can dish out 4 attacks. It does mean I need to kill at least 1 to get those 2 faith points back.
I wouldn't worry about spending all your faith to heal me. I've only lost 5, and Vicky can heal me back too, hopefully, so I only have lost 3. It's not the end of the world.
Actually, I was just looking at the rules actually for when I only get 2 faith points back when I kill demons, and these aren't demons. So, do you want me to play it safe, Dave, and just heal you now?
Can do if you want. It's up to you. I don't know if it's worth wasting all the faith on it at this stage, but.
Bill.
Well, I'll see what my attacks are first. My first 2 attacks. I'll see what I do with those. So, first one on the one in front of me hits on a 3+. So that does hit. And I've got the Faith Hammer, which does 1d6 plus 2 damage. So that's 5 plus my strength, that's 8. Their endurance is 5, so I've done 4 damage on that one so far. I've got
8 minus 5 is 3.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm talking rubbish. And then my next attack hits again. Damage is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again, so it's another 3 damage. And then I've only got 2. I've got 2 attacks or 3 attacks these days. I think I've got 3 because I went up at level 5, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do another attack on the one in front, which has hit. Oh, I rolled a measly 1 that time. So 3, what am I on? 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's only going to do a point of damage. It's a bit of a pain.
It's total though, so not too bad.
7 in total. So I either spend some faith to finish it off or I patch Dave up. What do you want me to do?
Patch Dave up.
Okay, so I'm going to burn all my faith. So 6 faith points. Gone. And I'm going to do Breath of Life, Dave. It costs 7, but I get it for 6 because...
You're a necklace thing.
Yeah, my necklace. And also, thinking about it, I've got Purification. Reduces the faith point cost of healing miracles by 1. So actually it's going to cost me 5. And I get to heal yourself or one ally in line of sight for 2d6 wounds. Or you can revive a dead ally. So you get, Dave, 11 wounds.
Well, that puts me back up to 4 then, so you lost 5.
And that's me done.
Okay, done.
Picky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to use my javelin.
Are you going for the wounded one?
Yeah, I'll start there. That's a miss. Let's try it again. Okay, I've hit it. Done 1d6 plus 2 plus perception. So I did 7, so I've only done another 2 points of damage to it, annoyingly.
Yeah, that is annoying. It's got 1 left.
Yeah.
Can you like spit on it or something?
Yeah, what's its mind value?
It is. Crawlers have a mind value of 1.
Even at level 5?
Yeah, they're pretty feeble-minded. They're mind level 1 all the way up to level 10.
Okay, so if I use String Siren, every enemy within map tile I'm in, which they both are, suffers 1d6 wounds for every 2 source used. So if I just use 2 source, no, I need to use 4 source. Let me use 4 source. And hope I don't roll any cripples. 4 and a 2. Okay, so I've got weak knees.
Okay.
But I have hit it. So each of those enemies I get to roll 2d6 wounds on.
Okay.
So on the wounded one, I've done 6, but I minus 1 for its mind.
Oh well, it
I've
don't.
done 5 wounds on the damaged one.
So it only had 1 left anyway, so that's gone.
And I've done 12 wounds on the other one, minus 1. So 11 wounds on the undamaged one, so they're both gone.
Gone. Cool. That's a really nice spell.
Support sender.
That's a really nice spell. So Screaming Siren has finished them off.
I'm also going to spend my last 2 as no one needs healing to try and imbue Jack with pain in case we come up against anything in a minute. 5, I need to roll 6. No, I didn't. I failed by 1.
Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. At least the crawlers are gone. That's the main thing. So that's great. So they, what do they give? So the reward for those is a standard loot card. So oh, that's pretty good. We've got a trapped demon soul, which is a consumable. So your next attack will not miss, even on a 1. Who fancies that?
I've already got one. So somebody else. Also got no spells for consumables at the minute.
Jack?
I'm wondering if Vicky's got spicy.
No, I've not got space. That's what I was looking. Give it to Jack. Because my consumable slot's full.
Okay, so Jack has the trapped demon soul. Right, so let's get the crawlers away, back in the box. And then it's a darkness roll, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, roll away.
I rolled a 5. How many souls did we get?
Oh, that's a good point. So darkness is 5. So souls, I don't think they give a lot, these guys. We had 6 of them, and they're 4 souls each.
32. We had 8 of them.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
How many something? Yeah. 32. I was right first time.
32.
Okay,
8 each.
8 each. Oh, by the way, I haven't updated the soul count on the spreadsheet from when we exited town. So we had 10 souls left. So are we going to give, should Dave and I take 2 and you guys take 3 or something?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gate we've just got up.
So I'm now on 10 souls. Dave's on 10 souls as well.
And Jack are on 11. What crowns have we got?
So crowns, give me 1 sec. Just putting the last line to the spreadsheet. So crowns, we had, are you ready for this? We had 3 crowns left.
You can each have 1, and I'll take nothing.
Oh, not having the town now.
Yeah.
We just had so many severe wounds that it just wiped out our gold. Sorting out all the damage. Yeah. It was just that journey. That journey was killer.
My mind test. That's what gave me the most. I failed a mind test and got 6 severe wounds.
Okay, so we need to
Really awkward.
explore this next area. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for my second action I'm going to move again and then open the door because I don't need to recover any stamina.
We can't.
on anyway.
Oh, of course you can't. Yeah, because that fog. So,
Be adjacent.
Dave, do you want to come next to me?
Yeah.
Stand up formation.
Crazy.
Okay. Jack and Vicky, I'm just going to set you one space behind us.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Did you pick up your fate point?
I didn't actually know, so I should be on 3 faith now.
Jack's imbued with pain as well.
Okay. Snake and Wolf have moved up. So doors open, so end of turn. Darkness roll again. So you ready to roll, Vicky?
Yeah. Oops.
Vicky, Zach.
Vicky
Sat.
sat. Darkness is 1.
So, Dave, it's all on you, mate.
No
Well,
pressure.
fortunately, it's moved on to a grey, so we can at least get away from that fog before we hit another red blob on the darkness wheel.
I have no magic though.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 of the next 6 moves on the darkness wheel are all red, so we're going into the danger zone now.
I've got 6 there. I have 4 magic left over from last time. Only used 2 in the last day.
Okay. Right, so it's new round. We rolled a 1 for darkness, but it's moved on to a grey, so it's then exploration. So we've got a torture room.
Oh, the red room of pain.
Yes, Mr. Grey. Let me
When
go.
Vicky did that spell, she was just trying to set Jack up for the potion.
I'm just creeping around the loft, getting the torture room. You can probably hear my squeaky floorboards. So that goes like that. So when does your new Wi-Fi go in then?
Well, hopefully by the end of this week. The engineers.
It just didn't turn up. That was the issue.
I take it that's
It decided
BT.
not- Yeah, well, we're with Brooktalk, but apparently BT reconnect and disconnect all the lines.
Anyway.
Yeah, it does sound about right.
So, yeah, he didn't bother turning up to the appointment, didn't let me know, and the soonest possible appointment was Thursday. Unfortunately, no one's here on Thursday, so we'd have to take it Friday or Saturday. But there you go.
Just trying to get the camera right. It's in a bit of an awkward position. Well, it'd be good when you do get it in. Hopefully, then you should find the lag time on the Twitch feed is then pretty minimal.
I think the issue is because we're out of Wi-Fi, I've used up all my data. So both Skype and Twitch is having to run off of this Wi-Fi.
Nah, that's not so good.
Normally, it's like just run off my data.
And how did all your data disappear?
Well, expecting the Wi-Fi to go in on whichever day it was, Friday, I hotspotted the TV. So I've been watching Netflix for a day, and that was my data gone.
Shocking behaviour.
Okay. But if I know Wi-Fi wouldn't have gone in, I wouldn't have done that.
You wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I get more data tomorrow. So, yeah, tomorrow.
we've got. So I'm just reading out the environment card for this room because it's a 4x4 room. You always get an environment card. So we've got an abandoned meal. A hearth built into the wall still burns, cooking the contents of a large stew pot. Someone must have left this in a hurry. So if you wish to eat from it, you must use the search action. Roll a d6. If you roll 1 and 2, it's basically bad. It's going to be all kinds of poison. And if you roll 3 or more, you're going to be healing wounds and insanity. That's what it amounts to. There's also a chest. Yeah, it just isn't worth the risk at the moment. But there's also a chest in here. So who wants to go first? Well, I'm in the way, so I will move. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for my second action, I'll go 1, 2. Do you want me to open the door?
Oh, just before we do that, did we roll inventory? Yeah, what was it?
There wasn't one. It moved onto a grey.
Yeah, that's it. Great.
Okay.
So do you guys want me to open the door?
Might as well.
Okay, I'll open it then. And then, Vicky, are you going in to do the search action?
Yeah, I will.
So I'll move you directly forward 4, which gets you just in the room. And then, do you want to do the search?
Yeah, very
Okay, so searching is loot. So the loot card is, wow, it's a demonite shard. That's really good. But it does weigh 1.
There's Jack got space for it.
I think Jack is currently on weight 11, so I believe he does.
Yeah, my bike was 14.
Oh, is it not consumable?
No, well, no, it's not. It's a crafting component, and it has a weight of 1.
Okay, well, Jack can carry it.
Okay,
Good practical for today.
so
I
Jack.
can't help everything is not that. Yeah.
So Jack, you've got a demonite shard. Takes you up to weight 12, I think.
Well, that's from heavy rotten shard.
It's a demonite block.
It's a big shard. Okay, so Vicky's moved and searched. Dave, are you coming to join me by the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Jack, where do you want to go?
Could you move me 4 into the room so I can then recover a stamina?
Yeah.
I would find them clear.
Can you do it that way round? You have to rest and then move, I thought.
Yeah, Vicky's right. So in the move phase, you can move or you can rest, and it's in the attack phase that you can do a second move. But aside from that, all you can do is attack or search.
In that case, can you put me in the corner just the side of Dave? I'm up the stairs.
Okay, yeah. So you are next to Dave, and probably invisible on the camera because Dave is so big.
Well, we don't get crawlers again if you want.
Move my dragon. Okay, so end of turn. Who's doing darkness now? Because Vicky got sacked, didn't she?
I think it's me.
Didn't roll, Dave.
Surprise.
Cool. Okay.
I should have moved up before.
So, done darkness exploration. We have a sacrificial room. I'm gonna, at this point, I might direct the dungeon north. Or actually, I might do that a bit later. I might kind of curve it round later. So let's get the sacrificial room.
That's process what you were saying.
So that's going that way, I think. And there's one exit, which is going here. The door in here. And there'll be an environment card. So there's a bookcase, a dusty old bookcase, although covered in cobwebs. It's also full of old knowledge. So you can perform a search action to look for something interesting. 1 and 2 are bad, you're picking up wounds and insanity. But from 3 onwards, you start to pick up gold. And if you roll a 5 or 6, I think you find a random spell. So that's pretty good for Vicky. Well, that's fine, but first of all, we've explored and it's gone red, so it's going to be either an event or an encounter. So Dave, do you want to do the honours and roll?
2.
Yeah, got another encounter. Said with much joy and enthusiasm. And the encounter is 3 scorn brutes and 1d6 scorn hunters. Do you want to roll for the number of hunters, Dave?
2.
Okay, that's good.
The brutes, are they the really big one?
Yeah, they're really big.
Are we switching to the death ball then?
I think that's a good idea. There's a treasure chest in the room as well, and the reward for killing these guys is actually a rare loot card, so that could be really good, assuming they don't smash us up. So I'm just getting the cards out. So 2 hunters and 3 brutes.
Yeah.
So just going to write their stats down. So start off with the brutes, because these are going to be horrible, I would have thought. So they're melee and they're demons. They have an endurance. Wow, their endurance is 9.
No, not against me, it's not.
No, but the rest of us aren't really going to be doing much. They attack on 1, they hit on a 4+. Their damage, so their strength is 8.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And they've got 2 perks because they're level 5. 6 and a 5. So if you roll the same perk, I guess you've got to re-roll it.
I assume so, because you can't get it twice, can you?
No, so 1 and a 6. So they've got large scales, so it's -1 to hit on all attacks against them. Is also immune to fire and ignite. And they've got a demonite hammer, so they get +1 to hit on all melee attacks.
So we're at -1 and they're at +1.
Yeah. So I'm going to change their hit to a 3+. Also, they are initiative 3, so that's good. Movement of 6. Life, wow, they have 36 health. And Vicky they've got a mind value of 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
do 3 things.
So they're actually really nasty. They are nasty. So can you see this when the screen updates? Can you see the stats on that card? All right.
Yeah.
If they can see it, we'll be able to. Our picture's lovely and clear, just a bit behind the time. Some of them very nasty. Tell you the name of them, but they've got a health of 36. They're hooked. We suffer -1 to hit against them, and they get +1 to hit against us.
What are we fighting, Liam?
So Scorn Brutes is the one I've just put down, and the next ones I'm just doing now. You've got the Scorn Hunters, so they're going to be ranged. So they've got a really high endurance as well. They're endurance 8. They are ranged, and this is quite bad actually. They've got 2 attacks now, and they hit on a 3+. So these are going to be really bad. And they've got a perception of 6.
Luckily, there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, otherwise this would have been horrible. And their perks, which I've just rolled, they're seasoned, so they're +1 to hit on quick shot.
Of course they are.
So, and they also get, you've got 3 and 6. They got fire arrows, so quick shot, if they do a critical hit, they'll also ignite.
Wonderful.
They have a health of 15, and they've got a mind value of 4, Vicky.
A mind of 3, mind of 4.
Yeah.
Okay. How many decks take up there?
So,
How many monsters are there in total?
5.
so I'm just going to get them out of the box now that we've got all the stats. So we've got 2 hunters. So hunters are going to go right at the back. And we've got 3 brutes, which is going to be horrible. I think the brutes take up 4 squares. And they're pretty big.
They're bigger than me. Can't see past them.
I'm just going to shift the camera around. So,
It's worth us staying where we are and fighting them one at a time.
yeah, we might have to.
Let Jack just double back and take pot shots at them.
I have a cunning plan.
Is it cunning, more cunning than a fox as a professor of cunning at Oxford University?
Stick a tail on it and call it a weasel.
So, what are you planning to do then, Baldric?
Oh, because I don't move anywhere, I can fire away with my arrow storm. But because I've just picked up that demon, that trap demon soul, the arrow storm is one of that.
Well,
probably that means demon soul would affect that.
a slight issue though, I don't know if it's going to affect you. You're a bit limited as to where you can see because you're right in the corner.
Yeah, the 4x4 square, regardless of that, is where I'm centering it. Can I see into the room?
Yeah, I'm going to point a pencil to where I think is going to be a good shout when the screen updates.
That's no really point, Spencer.
Well, actually, I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds so much more insulting when you say it.
So, just thinking of how this is. So you can't really go centre of the 4x4 square, can you? With the square that you pick. So presumably you can kind of slide it slightly to the left or right.
you have any idea where you were pointing, I'll agree with you.
Well, where we're putting it, if we put it there,
Yep.
So you can move it a few times, for example.
yeah, so that's only going to get 3 brutes. I'm going to move it very slightly. I think the best you can get, Jack, without moving around, is probably 3 brutes and 1 of the hunters. I don't think you can get everyone in that room.
That's fine.
It's like I can't move. I need to stand still to get the second stamina in order to do it.
Okay, well you can get 3 brutes and the hunter in the bottom corner. That does work.
Then that's fine because I still do 6 attacks effectively. I just have to distribute them evenly.
Okay. Well, this is literally firing diagonally past the door. So
Liam, it would almost be worth targeting it so that he only hits the 3 brute. Because that way he can put 2 attacks on each. He's more likely to kill them off.
you can do it that way if you want to. Yeah, if you want to force the damage onto the brutes only.
And then that
Take a half your vote.
gives us the 2 hunters to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, well you can do that, so that's not a problem. So I'm going to adjust the pencil slightly. Just bear in mind though that none of the rest of us can hit those hunters, so it'll only be Jack who can do much about those.
Well, we'll go for the brute for now, but party vote. Vicky says brute only. What say you, Dave?
Yeah, do those.
Okay. Liam, what's your thinking?
I'm wondering if you should go for a solid shot because you're a -1 to hit the brutes and you're in another -1 if you do arrow storm. I don't fancy your chances of hitting.
Again,
Where is that?
Tracks, demon, soul.
Oh, of course. Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Well, every roll would be hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, Baldric. So Jack's.
This arrow storm is 1 attack effectively, mate, so I'm pretty sure that means the demon soul's going to work for it.
Yeah. Well done. You kind of cheesed that. So trap demon cell is gone. Off you go. So you got 3 brutes then.
Roll to hit me. Oh no, you will, because you'll need to see if it's a crit.
Yes. I'll still have to roll to see if I crit. So, first attack. And yes, I did indeed cheese this one. I could,
He was quite proud of himself.
I have a little. It's a hit. So, and Vicky's interviewed me. So that's 17.
Okay.
Very annoying.
So, well, that's 8 wounds, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you wanna? You're putting two attacks on each one. I take it.
I am,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I might as well drop the second on the same one.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
That's a hit. That's better. So that is 23.
Take 9,
So 14.
14.
In total.
14 plus what was the first one? 8.
17, take 9.
8.
Yeah.
So
14, 9, 23 total.
23 total.
okay, so that's really good. It's very nice. So I'm just putting some tokens down. Okay, so 23 wounds on the first brute. Then we're moving on to the second rank. I'm going to start with the top one.
I'll give you the total for both attacks at the time, mate.
Yeah.
So,
15 total wounds on the next one.
Okay, that's really nice. Okay, and then the brute at the bottom.
So, 9 is 13. It's less than 20 points.
Yeah, it's not.
11.
That's the 13.
Yeah.
4.
But 24 wins on the last one.
24 wounds. That's great. And Jack, I assume you would have wanted to do your snake first.
No, I'd say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, one on the doorway. So, snake hit. Snake is done. Lost an awful lot. Nothing. Didn't get past his endurance.
Okay, so it makes no odds.
No.
Okay, so it's that time when we kind of say Dave smash, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm threatening there, aren't I? I can't move.
Can't move now, you are threatened at the moment.
I'll get stamina back then. I'll hit the one in the doorway.
4. 4.
I've hit the one in the door. Oh no, I haven't. It's -1. I've missed the one in the doorway.
Okay.
Second attack. I've missed again.
Uh-oh.
Fury, that's me done. I can't do anything.
Oh, jeez.
I rolled 3s both times, which normally would be a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real pain. That -1 to hit is going to really hurt us.
Suddenly all my cheese feels like American cheese.
I should have used my demon soul as well, but I didn't. Oh well.
Okay, well, it is what it is. So, we So, looking at initiatives, we then, I think it's me next.
Yeah. I'll just go for 4.
I might do, I think I need to get quite a lot of hits on this guy, but I'm not going to really get past its endurance that much. I'm going to have a go. I'm going to use my blessed attack, so it costs me 3, so it's going to wipe out my faith. And I'm going to try and do 4 attacks into this guy. Do you think that's a wise idea, trying to do 4 attacks on it, or should I keep the faith in case we take a real pummeling in a minute?
Brilliant, one of them, Master Hunters on attacking that well.
Sorry, Dave, I didn't quite get that.
We're only going to get one of the brutes attacking us, because the other 2 can't get in.
The hunters will still hit us as well.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Well, the brutes, just looking at what their damage output is 2d6 and then plus the 8 strength, and if they do a critical, it's 3d6.
Oh, okay. We might want to keep it back for healing then.
Don't get two faith a turn, mate.
Yeah, I do.
Get 1 back for killing him.
I'd get 2 back for killing him.
2 back.
I just don't know if I can get past his endurance or not.
Well, you can do a miracle after you've attacked him once, can't you? You can see how it's going.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'll do that then. So I've got 3 attacks as it is. In fact, I think I can go up to 5 attacks. In fact, I can. Because if I cast a miracle, what is it? Hand of the Goddess gives me an extra attack. So I could go up to 5 attacks. So starting with the first attack, so hitting on a 4+, because we're -1 to hit them, so it's missed. The next attack is hitting on a 4+. And by the way, guys, I can equip 2 sensors now, so I've also got the ornate sensor equipped. So everyone next to me, and this actually included you, Jack, gets +1 damage on all attacks. So I'm guessing that all of these guys you hit would actually take an extra wound.
Extra 3 wounds.
Extra 2, mate. 2 each.
Oh, of course, yeah, because you shot them twice, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, so that changes things a bit. and he takes an extra wound. Okay, so I've done that. So my first attack missed, my second attack has missed as well. My third attack is a crit. So that's going to do 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
On who?
The one in the doorway, so that's 9 wounds.
Any wound?
Sorry?
Wound.
Can't hear you, Vicky, it's so muffled.
17.98.
Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. So that's, I think that puts him up to 33. And they've got 36.
Yeah.
So I'm almost tempted to do a miracle to do 2 more attacks on this. So I am. I'm going to drain my faith. So that gets me an extra attack. This extra attack hits on +1, so this will hit on a 3+. And that's hit. And damage is really high. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Take away the 8, it's going to kill him.
Let's do both, right?
Which one?
One in the doorway. So
Can't get to him.
2 faith back, 1 in the doorway is dead. I've got an extra attack which is wasted, not that I can do about it, but at least one of the brutes is gone.
Yep.
And that's me done.
Good job.
Thank you all. So, well, kind of team effort because Jack really did most of the damage on that. I just kind of finished it off. But yeah, remember my sensor. Yeah, we'll gloss over Dave's involvement this time around. But remember my sensor, because I've got 2 now, which was a level 5 skill, lets me carry 2, and I've decided to take the one that gives us all +1 damage if you're adjacent to me, because I think it's slightly better maybe than +1 armour.
Yeah.
So next, Vicky, what's your initiative?
4. I go after the hunter.
Okay, so the hunters then are going to go, so we roll for their behaviour, which is a 4. So each hunter with a target, and those without a target, but in line of sight of 1 or more accursed, will not move. Those without any accursed in line of sight will move until 1 will be. Each hunter attacks their target with kick. Those without will attack all accursed in line of sight with quick shot. So they're doing quick shot. Quick shot, they've got fire arrows, so if they do a crit, they're going to ignite you. And also they're seasoned on quick shot, so they've got +1 to hit. So they are hitting on a 2, and each one of these is 2 attacks. So Dave, do you want to take the first one, or do you want me to?
Oh, go on then, tell me.
They can't see me.
I don't think they can see you.
Yeah.
So, first one on Dave is a hit, Dave. They are doing 1d6 damage plus their perception, which is 6.
On evade.
Sure.
Well, they could potentially do about 7 damage.
Yeah.
I'll take the first one.
Remember those brutes can go up to 3d6 plus 8.
Yeah, that's true. I might save my stamina for tumbling away on that.
Okay, so rolling for damage. Oh, it's cocked. Well and truly cocked. So it's 5 plus the 6. 11.
So I take 6 wounds.
And the next one is a crit.
Oh, well, you're going to have to evade that one, aren't you? Is that extra damage or is that just fire?
Critical hit, they're going to do 2d6 plus 6, and also
No, I will evade that one.
critical hits also ignite their target, Dave. So
Well, I've got damage fire resistance of 2.
okay, do you want to roll a dice? Well, actually, that happens when you're going to get ignited, but you get to roll your resistance when you take those wounds, and you're going to need 2 or less to negate them.
Okay.
So you're evading this, are you?
Yeah.
It was a paltry 4 plus the 6 is 10.
Well, I've ignored that.
Okay. So the next one's going to hit me. So hitting on a 2 plus. It's hit me. I'm not going to evade this because my armor is so high. Just checking what it is now. I think my armor's 10. And it's 11 versus demons. So I'm just going to go and tank this, I think. So damage is 4 plus 6 is 10, so I've negated it. And the next hit is a 5. I'm going to try and tank it again. 4 plus 6 is 10, so yeah, I've tanked all out of my armour, so no problems there. So Vicky, you're next.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
And I'm within 12 of the hunters, aren't I?
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, you are.
Can I see them both from where I am?
You can see the one at the top right because you're kind of going diagonally across the room.
If I move into the central room then so I can see both of them.
You would probably need.
The javelin is through, so they don't need to be on the same level.
I think actually you can see them both anyway. Just checking line of sight from the top, and I think you can just get past the door pillar to the bottom right one as well. So I think you're all right.
Okay, so I'm going to start with. Okay, I'm going to start by throwing my javelin at the one at the whichever one you pick.
Okay, top one.
Yeah, I failed. Try it again. Okay, I critted that one. It is a demon, so 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I've done 17 damage because I critted it. So it's 8. So 9 wounds on that one.
Okay. Okay, 9 wounds.
It'll have to be 40 squares away. Well, that's moved. Literally just one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's 4. I need to roll 2. Roll for it. Okay, Jack is going to move one.
Can you just move me diagonally down 1? Using magical movement, I can ignore the stairs.
Yeah, so you're behind Dave.
That's a bit. This is still next to you for the damage and gives me the chance to get stamina back.
And then I'm going to roll 3 to attempt to imbue him with pain. That's too low. I'm rolling 3 as well.
Vicky, can I suggest that you, instead of imbuing Jack with pain, it might be worth healing Dave, because I don't think we might not have tumbling options.
Wow.
Because
Even if I roll my dice to imbue him with pain.
It's up to you, but I'm just trying to work this out. I don't know if you can tumble off a ledge to a lower level. And if Dave and I can only tumble sideways, that's not going to get us out of threat range.
Normally I'd go with that, but I'm going to veto that. I'd already rolled my dice in the Accursed pain.
Okay.
So I'm going to stick with that.
No worries. You might have to speak a bit closer to your mic because it's really muffled.
Okay. I'm going to stick with Imbued with Pain because I'd already rolled my 3 dice for that and I succeeded.
Okay, fair enough.
Without burning myself. And I used 3 dice for it, so we now have +3 to hit.
Okay, got you.
Oh, it's not hit, but 3 damage. But yeah.
Okay, so are you doing anything else, Becky, or is that you done?
That's me out magic, so I'm done.
Okay, darkness roll, Dave.
We haven't done the brutes yet.
Oh, yeah, good point. So I think only one of these can really fit in the doorway. The next one's probably just going to stack up behind. So I'm going to put that one there. Right, so they have, they've got 1 attack. It's only 1 attack, so it's not high, but it does hit on a 3+, and it is really nasty. So, Dave, do you want me to take it, or do you want to take this?
Yeah, well, I don't want to, but that depends on whether I can tumble backwards or not.
I don't know if you can tumble off a ledge. I have a feeling you probably can't. So with that in mind, I mean, my evasion is rubbish because I'm purely on armor. So your evasion.
I'm the other way around.
Yeah. So if they roll a crit to hit me, I'm gone. Literally.
Right, that'll be then.
Okay, rolling to hit Dave then. So it's a 3+. It's a 3+, but it's not a crit at least. So what do you want to do, Dave?
Spend 1 to evade.
Okay. And their perks were 3. Oh, sorry, 1 and 6. So Demonite Hammer +1 to hit. We've done that. And they're immune to 5 base wounds. So they're going to be. I need to roll their behaviour. There's a 1. So they move towards their target and they use Smash. So Smash is 2d6 damage, 3d6 on a crit. So 2d6, that's quite lucky, that's a low roll, so that's 5. But we need to add on their damage of 8.
I've mitigated that, so I can evade 13.
Okay, cool.
Right on the first roll.
Kind of got away with that. So darkness roll, I think.
6. Yay, 6.
Yay!
Awesome.
Vicky's happy.
Vicky in the background. Awesome cosmic powers!
Exactly. I might use that as a clip on Twitch.
Yeah, I think you should.
What's the time index? Okay, so we're starting off with Jack, I think. What are you doing, Jack?
Okay, what would you like me to kill? Brutes?
Well, the brutes are only okay. They're powerful attacks, but they're only doing 1. Those hunters are doing 4 attacks, and they're still pretty nasty.
I'd go for the hunters.
South the hunters? Fair play?
One of them I wounded quite a lot.
Well, the one at the bottom's nearly dead, so do you want to target the bottom one?
Yeah, I'll go for the bottom one first. I've got 3 ranged attacks now, so
I thought those wounds were on the brute, not the hunter.
Oh yeah, you're right actually. So it's actually the top hunter that's
Not
damaged.
nice.
Yeah, I need to move those wounds over. I think you can. Just having a look at them. Yeah, you can. You're right.
Cool. So, give me 3. So,
Yeah.
now I've got 13. 17 damage to him.
17 damage. So
8, 9 wounds.
so that's
9 actually.
that's going to go to a 5. Let me add on another 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's currently on 15, 16, 17, 18. They only have 15 life actually, so you've killed it.
Cool.
Bottom one.
Yeah.
Crit?
Yep.
Another crit.
So that's 25.
Take 8, so 17 wounds, it's dead.
One shot. So you've then got the. Do you want to go for the brute in the doorway or the one just behind, so Dave and I don't have to move?
One behind. Let's go for the one that's behind. So Loft, back. Hit.
Roll for the flip.
Not quite. That's 4. Okay, so 8,
21.
21. So 29. Got a 3.
Yeah, 12 wounds for that one.
12 wounds.
Yeah. Oh, plus your 1 extra.
Yeah, for my sensor.
Yeah, so that makes 13 wounds.
We lost 24 to the arrow storms that should be dead.
I think
No,
it
I
is.
thought that was the other one.
Well, you're on 10, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 39. I think you have killed it.
Yay.
Right, let's unleash the snake on the one in the doorway. Put it this way, it's not going to hurt it unless I crit. No, that's the opposite of the crit.
Snake eyes for the snake.
Yeah.
Two cold family.
Well, it's still amazing shooting though. I mean, that's pretty much cleared out the room. So, assuming Dave connects, that should be it.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Come on, Dave.
Right, okay. First attack. Oh, missed. Second attack.
Come on, Dave.
I've hit it this time, so I got 4.
Nice.
Hey.
It's 2d6 plus 8, ignoring its endurance. I see plus 9 because of your sensor.
Yeah, so its endurance is 9, Dave, so it's 2d6.
No, but I ignore its endurance because I got the death ball.
Oh, of course you do.
That would be 14 wounds.
Well, it's currently on 16.
We've got 2 left. And I get 7 fury from that, so I'm on 9.
I'm just going to mark the remaining wounds then, so it's got 2 wounds remaining.
I'm going to spend 4 fury to hit it again. And I've hit it. And it takes another 14 wounds.
Awesome. Well and truly dead.
Good job.
Excellent.
Cool.
That puts me on max fury as well.
Back
So
in the
I'm getting
box.
stamina back from not moving. And I'm going to spend 3 fury to heal myself 2 wounds.
Well, the brutes are back in the box, as are the hunters.
Good. Did we get any treasure for that?
Yeah, we do. We get a lot of treasure from that. That is a rare loot card, so this could be good.
Carnal bow.
Is it the carnal bow? Jack's been waiting a long, long time for this. So, Jack, is it your time to shine?
He's not done well so far.
Yeah, he's not done. He's not done well again. Actually, either. It's rubbish. It's an axe. It's single-handed and it does 1d6 plus 1 damage with cleave, and critical hits do 3 more damage. Wow.
The excitement in the room.
Yeah, the excitement is just overwhelming. It weighs 1. It does sell for 46, so what do we want to do? Do we want to carry that around or dump it?
I can carry it until we decide to dump it.
Let's give the active disappointment to Jack.
Okay.
You just have to wait for it. You'll just have to check. We haven't got the current weight of them at first.
You're aware I'm going to write on my sheet as active disappointment.
So, Jack has the axe of disappointment. I'm not going to even on the spreadsheet under summary. I'm just going to write disappointment.
Let's check his weight limit because we have the up-to-date weight there.
He's okay. I think he's weight 13, so I think he's now maxed out.
What, with the app?
Yeah, with the axe.
My max is 14, Liam.
So 14. Oh yeah, because you've got the Ring of Jewelers, haven't you? Okay, cool. So there is a chest in that room. So you're gonna go for it. Well, I get to go next, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many souls did we do?
You don't have to go next, Liam.
Oh yeah, because you can actually slip past me, can't you? Sorry, that's a good question. How many souls? So I didn't do that, did I? So the soul count. So the brutes are. We're going to need the human calculators here. 22 souls each. 66. And the 2 hunters are 7 souls each.
That's 18. That's 20 each then.
20 souls each. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mind you, the number of souls you need to go up a level now is horrific.
How many is it now?
Sorry?
How many do we need now?
To go up a level, something like 120 or something. No, actually, I think it was 150. I'd have to check the settlement book. But
That's alright, we can do one person already.
let's have a look. So, Accursed Guild, yeah, level 6 is 160 souls you need per character.
Okay, well, you're all 25% the way there then.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh. Okay, so Vicky, do you want to go in the room first then and do a search?
Yes, I do.
So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 gets you in the doorway. Are you going to do a search from the doorway?
Is it worth me walking further in?
You can do, but if you do that, you won't be able to do a search because you'll be encroaching on your second action.
Okay, I will stop there. I will then roll a dice. Move me 1. So I'll move to 1. Yeah, I can move 2 forward still.
Okay.
And I was also adding Jack with pain as well. So Jack has been used by pain with 3.
Cool.
I'm going to save the. Oh, save. You're within 4 of me.
He is. Dave.
I'm trying to heal for you.
Going to heal Dave.
No, I failed miserably.
How many wounds have you taken, Dave?
I've lost 4 now because I healed myself back 2.
Okay.
and then yes, I will search.
Okay, so doing the search is a loot. So, what we got? Oh, it's really good. We've got a tentacle of a primordial, so it removes all insanity.
I've already got one.
I'm full.
Jack's already got a tentacle, but he's now got two.
Someone if need be.
Yeah, so Jack's got two tentacles.
Assuming it's like an octopus, we're halfway to a whole.
Well, yeah, because you've got one, Dave, and I've got one, so we're like squad calamari. Mind you, at some point we're going
to open our own sushi bar, shall we?
I wouldn't be surprised though if we end up burning through those and we get a nasty pack of faceless ones. Right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, forwards 5. And do you want me to open the door?
Yeah, can do.
Okay, door's opened.
Question.
Well, it's very unlikely because the quest room's at the bottom of the pile. So unless we get a split on this dungeon, it's gonna be a bit of a pain. So darkness roll, I think, Dave.
5.
Cool.
Yay.
We have to move all the dice and stuff now because we're running out of space over here. So exploration is a long corridor with one exit. I'm going to have to point it north. Otherwise I'm going to crash into my character thing. It's going to go red as well, so do you want to roll for monsters or an encounter, Dave?
It's monsters.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh. I'm very well.
So I'm going to have to try and adjust the camera a bit here. There should be good, hopefully. So, going to draw an encounter card, see what's in the room. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So we've got 4 grim cultists and 4 deviants.
Okay.
So, get the grim cultists. I think grim cultists are probably going to go towards the back. I think they're kind of ranged-ish. I'll double check that in a minute.
No, aren't they?
Oh, they might be. Oh, I'm thinking of Shaman. So I may have to swap these around in a minute. In fact, they would be checkerboarding. Because melee checkerboard. Right, I'm just going to check the stats on these, so let's get the cards out. So, deviants, Grim cultists. Okay, they're both initiative 6, so I'm going to put the Grim cultists at the back and the deviants at the front. I'm going to read out their stats now. So the deviants, they've got initiative 6, movement of 4. Their mind, Vicky, in case you need it, is 2.
Yeah.
They've got 18 health. They've got an endurance of 6, so that's not too bad. They've got 2 attacks though, that's not good. And they hit on a 3+, and their strength is 6, so they're going to get +6 on the damage. And their perks, they're going to get 2 perks. I think all the monsters get 2 perks now. So they've got thick chains, they get +3 endurance, so that's not good. So they're now endurance 9. And the other perk I rolled a 2, so third body, so they've got an extra attack each, so they're 3 attacks each, so these are really, really going to hurt.
That's it then.
Yeah, that's not good. Although I say that quite a lot in this game.
Yeah, you might as well just put that on recording.
I might just loop that. That is not good. So the Grim Cultist initiative 6, movement of 5. Vicky, the Grim Cultists have a... The Grim Cultists are weird because they've got that soul pact. So they add 1 to every number with an asterisk symbol next to it for every other cultist. So their mine's currently 3, but at the moment it's 6. So I'm going to put their base values down on this, but I'm going to put a little asterisk next to them so you know that you're going to be adding, well at the moment, +3.
Okay.
So they have health of 10, but at the moment that's got +3 on it. They have an endurance of 8, that's a straight 8. Melee attack of 1, they hit on a 3+. Their strength is 6, but it's an asterisk. So they're currently their strength 9, which is horrible. And perks, 6 and a 2. So they're vampires basically, vampiric touch. So their vampiric touch now hits on a 3+ and causes 1d6 wounds. That's one of their attack types. And 2, dark blood. They're immune to poison, so they cannot be poisoned.
Oh, I didn't pick my ignited stuff last turn.
Oh yeah, Dave, do you want to sort that out now retrospectively?
Well, I didn't ignore the damage because of my resistance. It's crap. I've had 2 turns, haven't I? So I get 2 goes at that.
You do, yeah, and then it burn out.
Well, I didn't ignore it either time. So D3 wounds each time. First one is 3, second one is also 3.
Oh, ouch.
Now 7 wounds.
That's not good.
No, so if someone could throw some healing my way, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Why have you lost some weight?
I've lost 10.
Oh.
That's really bad. How many rounds have we done since I last sorted out my faith? Because I've forgotten again. We've done at least 1 round.
2.
So 2. So am I up to... I'm probably going to be up to 6 faith in that case. Right, so... Jack, you're up. What do you want to do, Jack?
Jack?
Is Jack there?
Jack's doing Jack, apparently.
Looks like we've lost Jack and Vicky.
Is it just us two then?
This could be very intimate, Dave.
I'm sorry about that.
Can't hang up on you. I'm sorry.
You hung up on us. You snubbed us.
Yeah.
It's Jack's go.
So I will shoot the furthest away deviant, please.
Okay. Put a little pencil there.
So, stand still, stand in the back, back off through. I'll give one to them against the wall.
We can't hear you at all, Jack. It's really muffled.
I'm standing still to get a stamina back, to take me back to 2 stamina.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to shoot a deviant who stood against a wall, hopefully who's having a cigarette waiting for the firing squad. I have hit. That is all I've done. So, you need that thing.
Yep.
So, you can do that damage. You're holding it there. There, that's quite nice. Okay. 9 plus 13. 22.
22 damage.
22 damage. So they've got endurance of 9.
5.
Yeah, 13 wounds.
Okay, I'll shoot him again.
He's only got 3 left. No, sorry, my bad. He's got 18 life, hasn't he?
5.
5.
Yeah.
5 left.
The next one in is final attack.
So has he killed that one at the back?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, right, so it's gone.
Which is 16 wounds.
16 wounds, he's got 2 left.
Yeah. That's him done.
Can the snake hit that one?
No, it's too far away. 6 is the range.
Okay.
Can't even get to the ones at the front.
Might be useful if you're able to magic him over that ramp, Vicky.
Yeah, would be delightful when I finally get my go. As I go fast.
So, Dave, what's your initiative? Is it 8?
8. But I'll just move up to be able to attack.
So your 5 will get you to a deviant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You going for the top one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So rolling to hit. 5. So 2d6 plus 8. 20 wounds to him.
Nice.
Bloody hell, okay, well he is well and truly dead.
So,
Can you click?
hit the next one.
I don't think he can cleave with the death maul.
No, you can't.
Oh well.
That would be awesome. Roll to hit the next one. Hit. That's 11 wounds to him.
Okay, that's pretty decent. I'm currently doing wounds remaining for some reason. I've swapped around, so if you've done...
Are you able to hit it again, Dave?
Pardon?
Are you able to hit it again?
I'm just about to.
Awesome.
I'll spend 4 fury to hit it again. And I've critted him, so he's well and truly dead.
Cool. He's
Got
got...
one deviant left.
I'm going to spend 3 to give myself 2 wounds back.
Nice.
I'm on 13 wounds. I've still lost 8, but I've smeared the ground with 2 deviants, so we'll take that.
Nice.
Yep.
So then it's the deviants next. So I'll move this deviant up. He's only got
He's
two.
only got 2 wounds left as well.
Yeah, he's got 2 wounds left. Should I put them on me?
Are they both endurance? Are they both initiative 6 then?
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
yeah,
Rubbish.
yeah. He's pretty rubbish. So also the deviants have 3 attacks and they're hitting on the 3+. Need to find out what their behaviour is. So the behaviour is 4. I assume they're still going to move up. Jump the gun a bit there. So each deviant without a target moves towards the nearest accursed and targets them. Each attacks their target with assault. Assault is 1d6 damage. Critical hits also make the character prone. So rolling to hit me. To 3, it's going to hit. I'm going to tank it on my armour because it's d6 plus 5. Oh wow. It's 11. Which I do just about tank because the new shield, the Shield of the Faithful, provides +1 armour when suffering attacks from demons, so that's okay. Next attack will be on me. Is a crit. That's not good.
You're prone now.
I would have to. It's only if it connects, Dave. I'd have to tumble it.
Right, okay.
So if I spend 2 stamina to tumble it to there,
That means the last attack's going on me, doesn't it?
it will do. Is a 3. So what do you want to do? It's a 3. It's d6 plus 5 damage.
I'm gonna, as low as my wounds are, I'm gonna have to evade.
Sure.
So I tank all the damage because I've got 13 I can tank, so.
So you're evading.
Yes, because I've only got 13 wounds left. I don't want to be taking a load of wounds.
How much stamina have you got left though if you do this? Because those cultists. Okay, because okay, that's cool. So
I can tumble. Right? There's only one cultist going to get in, so I can tumble that if I need to.
yeah, well they've done 10 damage, or it's done 10 damage. So then the Grim Cultists come in then. So this one's going to go here. It's going to hit Dave. It has 1 attack and it hits on a 3+. I need to look at its behaviour though. So its behaviour is 5. So let's see what it's doing. So each cultist without a target moves towards the nearest accursed and targets them. Each attacks their target with slash. Slash, Dave, is 2d6 damage, and it's going to be adding on 9 at the moment. 2d6 plus 9.
I don't want none of that. I'm going to tumble that. It hits.
Yeah, I don't think I rolled the hit, did I? So it has hit you.
Well,
Tumbling?
yeah, I don't want none of that.
Big man tumbles. It's not often we see the Nephilim fall back.
Oh, against that, when you've only got 13 wounds, yes.
Okay, well the others are going to just stack up then. They're pretty nasty.
They are rather.
So, my go then. How much damage have you? How many wounds have you got, Dave?
I've lost 8.
I'm gonna use my breath of life on you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. It costs 7. My necklace drops it down to 6, and because it's a healing miracle, and I've got purification, healing miracles cost me 1 less, so it's going to cost me 5.
Yes,
Because because I've cast a miracle this turn, I do get Hand of the Goddess, which gives me +1 melee attack. So I'm going to get an extra melee attack in a minute. And I get to heal you. I think it's by 2d6 wounds, Dave. So you have. It's a bit of a rubbish roll actually, but you've got 5 wounds back.
5 wounds is 5 wounds. Thank you.
And then I'm going to move
Your
in.
18 is looking a bit healthier now.
Going to move in to here. And then I'm going to attack that deviant who's only got 2 wounds left. So I've got 4 attacks because I pulled off a miracle. So hitting the deviant has missed. Next attack. That might be cocked. Depends if I can rest the dice on it. No, I got away with it. So it's a 4. And because he is a deviants are demons, so I get my +d6 damage with the Hammer of Justice, which we took to the smithy and crafted up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. -9 is 3. He's dead.
I was going to say that Deviant only had 2 left.
Yeah, he's well and truly gone. And because
back, don't you, for killing the demon?
yeah, 2 faith back. And then was that my second attack or third attack?
Second.
Okay, so I'm going to hit
Second.
the.
Did you also get your pig to start with turn?
Yeah, I think we did that. Third attack missed. Fourth attack has also missed, so nothing else.
Oh well.
Vicky?
Right. Oh, okay. Okay. How many spaces? Where would you like to go?
One straight up.
Okay, Jack can move 2.
Only want to move one.
Just one? Okay.
One, please, just straight up.
No worries.
I'm on the balcony.
You have levitated.
I'm gonna. Dave, how many wounds have you got?
I've lost 3.
Okay, I might imbue Jack with pain then. Just. He's got 3. This is that. Okay, I might throw my javelin at one of them because I can't do a lot else.
You going
One
for
at the back, maybe?
Get the one at the front, and potentially I can go and hit more of them in my turn. Otherwise, I'm only getting 1.
Okay, one at the front it is. I didn't hit it. Let me try again.
The javelin of disappointment.
I failed, I'm afraid.
Javelin of massive disappointment.
It's not doing very well tonight.
No. Okay, so
Crawlers.
you got anything else, Vicky, or are you spent?
I'm spent. Oh, you not done it then? What's your darkness roll?
So,
It's Dave's.
Dave, darkness roll.
Oh dear, sack me.
Dave has rolled a 1. Dave has been sacked. Now, fortunately, it moves on to a grey, but that is no source channeling for this turn.
I've got 1 source left from last turn.
That's a bit rubbish. Okay, Jack, you're up. I generate 2 faith.
Okay. I get 1 stamina back. I'm going to unleash the trouser snake.
Well, the one at the front.
One in the doorway, yeah.
It's the only one I can reach. That is a hit. 4. 10. 10 damage. So 2 wounds.
Okay, so 2 wounds from. Oh no,
No,
yeah.
no. He's 10, 11, 12, 13. Isn't he?
Now their endurance isn't asterisk.
Yeah, the endurance is a straight value of 8.
Okay.
So, was that 2 wounds?
There's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So, 2 wounds on the one in the doorway. What?
Okay. And you know what's coming next, don't you?
Arrow Storm?
Arrow Storm.
We
Of course it's going to be.
We should probably change the name to Oliver Green, the Green Arrow.
Even that or
Legolas.
Although to be fair, the amount of insanity we had to get rid of last time was probably legless.
Legolas.
Second one. I want a different dice.
I'm going to just wait for Jack to give me the total wound count, I think.
Well, the first
First 2 both me.
2 just missed. We've gone to the third attack,
Third attack.
which is a crit, which does what? 24.
25.
25. Take 8.
So,
Yeah.
which one got hit?
Whichever one you have.
Which one got hit? Was it the second one in?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gone. Got more arrows coming in.
Stick it on whoever you wish.
One in the doorway.
First one, I could get in more. No, I can't, so I'll still be stopped by the one behind me.
Yeah.
6, 8,
9,
11.
They've got the endurance of 8.
Yeah.
And the health of 10.
No, plus the ones around it. Health is 12.
Yeah.
It's on 11, but it has 2 weeks. But the one in the doorway is dead.
That's gone, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. That's handy for Dave.
I'm still going to stop at the one behind because I can't get any further in.
Not unless you tumble, Dave.
I've only got 1 stamina.
Okay. You have
So
to be.
I could use Fury to get one back.
You have to be
The one in
content.
the back is dead, Liam.
The one in the back's dead. Wow.
Yeah, and the one in the doorway is dead as well.
Yeah. So there's one left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
good point then.
so
Thank you, Oliver Green.
Just call me Deadshot.
6 wounds. So it's 8 wounds. 16 damage, 8 wounds.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 left.
Wow. Okay.
And I've only got to do 2 wounds to that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I hit him, he's dead.
Yeah.
Alright, just one to be up there then.
Arrow Storm's a bit nasty, isn't it?
It is
Like
right.
it.
It's going to just piss me off.
Yeah, I viewed him with pain. I gave him 3 extra hits.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, 3 extra damage per hit. That's nasty.
So he normally does 2d6 plus 10,
Yeah.
but when I do it's 2d6 plus 13.
Also, if when standing next to me as well, you could get a +4 on that, couldn't you, from the sensor too?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay, well, I'll just roll my first attack then. Oh, that missed. Second attack. Yeah, he's dead. Don't need to roll damage because I'm doing a minimum of 9.
Yeah, there's no point. He's so knackered.
I'm back on Fury. I'm going to spend 3 of them to get stamina back because I've only got 2. Because I can generate them back if I move.
Okay, well the reward for that is a loot card. So we have
And your continued survival.
continued survival. We have junk. Now it's worth 10, but I think we should all veto Vicky here if she chooses to carry junk.
Let's drop junk.
Then,
I'm probably loaded anyway.
yeah, keep giving it to me.
So So
Well, that's your job, isn't it? That's your job, isn't it? To carry all the shopping.
Funny enough, that's exactly what you said. I know my place.
No comment.
So once they sort out their broadband and maybe even get a microphone, we'll be able to hear the crack of the back of the hand against Jack's face.
Just give it up the whip.
That's if I'm good.
We're back to the torture for you then.
Okay, Deviant's cultists gone. Soul count. So we had 4 cultists, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At 7 souls each. Oh no, sorry, at 8 souls each.
There's 2.
And we also had 4 deviants at 6 souls each.
24,
14
76.
14 each.
Thank you.
14 each, so I'm on 44.
Don't worry.
64.
14 souls each, so Vicky's now on 40, 45.
Don't know, is that the rabbit powering up?
64.
Liam,
Yeah?
you're on 64. You and Dave. Vicky and I are on 65.
How can we be on that many? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You missed off the 20 from the last turn.
Did I not add it on?
Yeah, 64 it is.
Okay, so let me just go through these then. So I'm on 64. Dave's on 64 souls as well. Vicky, how many are you on? 65?
Yeah.
And Jack is on. How many is Jack on? 65. Okay, cool. So we did Jack, we did Dave. That means that Vicky and I haven't had our go yet.
Are you doing anything else?
Vicky, is there any chance you can move me so I only have to move once?
I can move you 1 square potentially if I roll a 2.
That probably wouldn't be enough. So what I will do, I'm just going to forego my stamina regeneration then, because it's probably important
Well,
that
if he moves you 1, you could get to the door with 1 move.
I can't, because if Vicky moves me 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I wouldn't have a point left to open the door.
But why about that next time?
But it's important to keep pushing forwards, isn't it? Otherwise, we end up wasting a whole turn. So if Vicky can only move me 1, it's not enough. So I'm just going to forgo my stamina regen and use my 2 moves to get up to the door and open it. If everyone's okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Open the door. Okay, Vicky, your go.
Okay. Okay. With my 1 door, does anyone actually want moving?
Yes.
Just put it in the doorway.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go in the doorway. What about moving Dave? Because Dave is in the doorway. Might be good to get him out.
Yeah.
Because bad things happen in doorways.
We'll see. You can move 1 space, Dave.
Okay.
wherever.
And then I'm full stamina, so I'll move my full move from 2 behind you, Liam.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. You sure you want to go 2 behind me, not 1 behind me?
What?
Oh, so.
Be behind you, so there's what's square between us.
Okay, got you. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to call it there, or do you want to carry on a tad longer?
I'm happy to do another call.
Yeah, just do another turn and call it there.
Okay, so let's see what's in the next room then. So, who's doing darkness roll? Is it Dave?
No, I got
It's
sacked.
Jack. Jack has just been sacked.
Immediately.
Oh, bloody hell.
Liam, we need to roll to see if we have an encounter or an event, if it goes red.
Oh, God, okay, so, I'm going to spin it on the screen.
Did it go red?
It did go red, yeah, we've got loads of red coming up.
Okay.
So, we've got a 2. So 2 is another encounter. God. And this will be an ambushing one. And we've got a problem now because Jack is all out on his own.
Luckily he has demonized, so he's okay there, as such. You're just on your own.
Yeah, well, he won't be for much longer because we've just drawn 3 Leviathans and 1d6 deviants.
Oh.
God.
You get Liam, it's your go.
Well, this is going to be horrible. Deviants 5. Oh my word. Oh my word. Well, I reckon, given how disgusting that's going to be, I reckon we'll place the monsters and then shall we call it there? And I can go work out all their stats and stuff. Yeah, they are going to be horrible. So, let's see, 5 deviants. We also probably need a bit of time to think about how we're going to deal with this because the Leviathans are awful.
Yeah, I don't like Leviathans, I have a phobia.
No,
They have no magic.
they are horrible. So, just thinking how we space these out. The Leviathans take up a 4. Well, the Leviathans take up a 4x4 square, so there's probably going to have to be 1 behind Dave. There's probably going to have to be 1 in front of Jack.
Dave, how much fury do you have?
9.
Cool, but you've still got that demon soul.
That's true, I do.
So I think one of them might go splat quite quickly.
What does demon souls do apart
It's
from?
an automatic hit even if you roll a 1.
Does it do anything else?
No.
Okay.
But it's good for taking down big monsters with.
Yeah.
So we all have a deviant next to us. If I put the last deviant just 1 up from Dave, that means it has a choice of attacks against me or Vicky. Because Dave's going to end up with a Leviathan behind him. I need to go get those out of the box, so I'll do that later. And Jack's going to end up with a Leviathan in the doorway in front of him. And I'm not sure where the last one's going to go, but either way, we're not going to have any tumbling options. Maybe Jack will. And it's going to be pretty nasty. We might have to burn quite a lot of consumables on this just to try and help us get through it.
Well, I'll be using the demon soul to go and hit the Leviathan, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
They're this debater for it, stupid, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really high.
Well, it's hit me first, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be really hard work, but if we call it a day there, I'll get them set up ready for next time and get the stat cards ready and ready to go and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to just stop the stream at that point, I think, so bear with.